Okay. Um, yes. So just got back in town late last night. Uh, got some new glasses. Let's try these bad boys on. They look pretty good. Oh, they're nice and clear. I love them. So anyway, it's interesting. Yesterday I got back into town, but I want to talk a little bit about the flight coming in. It was kind of crazy. I have never ever gotten on a flight, and when I flew to Cleveland, I remember the flight attendant. I don't know her name, but she had on this red lipstick and it had sparkles in it. So she was very attractive young lady. But I remember her, maybe because of the red lipstick or whatever. But then on the way back, coming from Cleveland back to Orlando yesterday, she was on the same flight. So I'm like, wow, that's the same lady. And I said to her, this is so unusual. I've never been on a flight where I've flown with you and coming and going. So yeah. Anyway, so it was a pleasant flight back. I was kind of in the third row, but kind of cramped in between pretty stout lady and her husband and in the middle. So when she got up to go to the restroom, I saw that there was an opening at the first seat. So I popped in there for the rest of the flight and laid back, and it was very comfortable. I'm still listening to this book, The Widow by John Grisham. That is a very good novel for you readers who maybe are John Grisham fans, know what I'm talking about. But it was a great flight. And then got all my bags, and that's why I like sitting in at least the first 5 rows so I can get off the plane and start heading toward the terminal without waiting a long time. So I got all the way to the terminal. My dear friend John picked me up from the airport. He was waiting, put on my bags, and then I discovered I didn't have my telephone. But I was cool, calm, and collective, didn't panic. I simply went back inside, checked at the Frontier counter. They gave me a pass to get back through TSA so that I can go back to the gate. But I couldn't remember the gate. Do you guys ever remember the gate that you come out of when you travel? I don't remember the gate that I got out. I remember the gate, of course, when you're departing, you know what gate to go to catch the plane. But when you get off the plane, it doesn't register. So anyway, there's 2 terminals at Orlando Airport for Frontier Airlines. So I went to the one to the right, and there were people getting off the plane. Then I asked some help, and they thought that was the plane from Cleveland, but it wasn't. It was the plane from Chicago. They told me to go back down to the other concourse. Went down to the other concourse and spoke to somebody. No phone. Then they said, the plane from Cleveland was at gate 13. So went over to gate 13. There was nobody there. I went back to 12. And then 12 said, oh yeah. I said, can I see a supervisor? The young lady said, I'm the supervisor. So then she took me back over to 13. And lo and behold, I had my phone, which I'm recording on now. So I got my phone back. Yay! Got my phone back. And then John was so patient with me because from the time that he arrived, I don't know what time he arrived, but by the time I dropped off my baggage and went back to see if I could find my phone, it was probably a good 30 minutes. So thank you so much. It's good to have some friends who will come pick you up from the airport, especially when you live in Titusville, Florida, which is about a 50-minute drive to the airport from here. So anyway, that was my journey yesterday. So I'm happy to be back today, raring to go. Holiday season is upon us, and just wanted to make this video to tell this story about my journey. So there you have it. The other thing I have to mention, I was cool, calm, and collective because I chant, Nam building gay gold, I'm building gay